Morning YouTube. It is about 9:30 on Friday morning. Happy Friday, happy Fly Day. I know it's Flannel Friday, but I've got a STEM today, so I decided to wear my normal uniform, which is my I Fly Virginia Beach polo shirt with logos and my name tag, of course, as well. So doing it that way. Dusty, good morning. Thanks for hanging out and joining today. Appreciate you. I thought I saw you said that you were driving right now. I'm on the road, and in between jobs, I already poured 8 yards of concrete. Okay, rock on, man. Cool. Right on. Man, concrete's tough work, bro, I think, and that's awesome that you're able to do that, right? It's pretty cool, I think. In fact, I'm supposed to... Part of my driveway, how I guess the driveways are poured in slabs, and so I've got this one slab that's cracked in the middle and it's sinking downwards this way and not smooth. Water pools there all the time, which is probably causing it to sink even more, and I'm like on the edge of a creek, so the erosion is more evident, and my options are to try to have somebody come out to lift it. I guess one of those foundation repair companies where they put what looks like foam insulation underneath the concrete to lift it, and or just break it up and replace it completely brand new, and that way it's stronger, maybe. I don't know, but ideas, right? Yeah, hard on your back indeed. It's tough work, man. That's good hard work, I think. Right, an honest day's of work, if you will. But yeah, so plan of the day is I've got another STEM to teach, like I said earlier. A group of high school kids coming in to enjoy the STEM class, learn a little bit about the science, technology, engineering, and math of how people fly inside of a wind tunnel. And so happy to provide that, of course, as always. And who knows what kind of positive impact we might have on these kids' lives to be a future engineer or scientist, because they see that, hey, it is pretty fun, and just putting it into terms that they might understand. I doubt that I would actually relate to them, because I'm an old dude, right? We don't relate to the kids. We just, at this point, it's just about sharing information, putting out the information so that they can make their own decisions. And that's kind of like how I ran my financial planning practice years ago. My job was to provide advice to the client so that they can make smart choices about their money. But let's talk about feedback, which is what was on the title slide here. Right? Feedback. Feedback is a gift. And what am I talking about? Feedback is a gift. Well, what triggered that conversation this morning as well? Feedback is a gift. For one, whoa, got some echo here. Shen ASMR Toys, thank you for joining. Mommy 45 Adventures, thanks for joining as well. Yes, Maggie is with me this morning as well. She's hanging out. She's my co-pilot. It's sitting here backseat driving. You're going too fast, Dad. Right? So, yes, we are on our way into work right now. And then after the STEM, and STEMs are exhausting. No matter how old or young, it's because the kids, there's a level of energy that they bring to the tunnel, right, that I attempt to match. And especially if they're extremely excited, and even the ones that are just super boring, that don't say anything, that they raise their hand like this. If they even raise their hand, right? I will stay here until you finish your live. Oh, thank you very much, Mommy 45 Adventures. Yeah, my lives, as you know, my drive streams are very short and quick. Have been. I've not been on a road trip in a long time where I'll do a 3-hour drive stream. But we'll get back to that again once Severin starts, playing some rugby or doing some jiu-jitsu, and I travel to see his adventures. Take you on an adventure to see his adventure. Right? So I appreciate you hanging out and joining. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But yeah, where was I? Feedback is a gift. So what am I talking about? It's not something that I necessarily realized or thought about until I completed this course when I was it was a adult scout leader training. This was back in like 2017 or 18 or something like that. And the idea was that feedback, one idea was that feedback is a gift. And first and foremost, what is feedback, right? Feedback could be considered a comment, could be a phrase, could be actual, hey, this, constructive criticism. So feedback could be anything, could be verbal, could be written, could be a comment, could be a chat comment, could be a comment on a video once the video is posted. And so that's feedback, right? Anything that you hear, if you will, be it good, be it positive, it's still feedback, all right? Now, I would say that positive or negative, good or bad, however that comment is of course going to be, what's that one saying? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, yeah? You may consider that a bad comment when in fact it was not a bad comment. Or your wife may say something that's actually a good, thing, but the way she said it, it's now construed as bad, right? My coworker, they might, or if I'm saying something to a coworker, I may sound like, hey, I'm being a matter of fact, but just because of how I inflected or put the wrong emphasis on the right syllable, right, could make that person that I'm saying this information to, saying anything to, can be construed as a negative thought, as a bad comment. And so feedback is a gift, right? Good or bad. It's all about who's on the receiving end, how they'll interpret that. And so why would a good comment or a bad comment be a gift? Let's think about that. What is a gift, right? A gift is something you receive, right? Now, what are your responses when you receive a gift? Thank you very much. Pure excitement and joy that you're happy that you received this gift once you open it up. And or it could be, that fake, especially if you're in front of that person, like, oh, thank you so much. This is really cool. I'm going to use this every day. I promise. Right? Could it be that way? Yeah, it sure could. Or if you get the gift, they're not around. Are you kidding me? Why did they give this to me? They know I don't use these, They know I'm never going to use this. It's a gag gift, right? It's a gift. So, exactly, Shen. I think it's for us how to accept. Yeah. No, you're 100%. How do you accept the gift, right? Or it's not necessarily, how is part of it for sure, but do you accept the gift or not? Because you can also return the gift, right? They may include with the gift a gift receipt that allows you to take it back to the store because that shirt is just way too tight. They've not seen you in a while and they bought you the wrong size shirt, wrong size sweater, and they weren't sure. And or they're not sure that you'll like it, so they give you the gift receipt so that you can then take it back to the store to return or exchange it for something that fits you better, that you actually like, that you're going to use. That's why, for one, if you want to give me a gift, cash is king, right? But the idea, once again, is how your options on accepting it. Now, I saw this was all triggered, this whole conversation was triggered, if you will, from a comment that I saw in a Facebook group about how this the poster said something along the lines of, I've seen so many good comments and so many bad comments on this Facebook group. What are your thoughts on it? And my response to that comment, I could have responded or not, right? It's a feedback is a gift. But my response was, I've only seen positive comments, right? Does that mean I'm like, starry-eyed dreamer all the time, optimistic? I'm a realist at the same time also. But it's more of a, is ignorance bliss? I see a bad comment, I continue on. I don't even waste my time reading it. Now, sometimes I'll read through the comments to see, but if I see something that I construe could be negative, I just scroll on. Next. If I want to poke at the fire, then yeah, I might poke at the fire a little bit more and add, a little bit of commentary. But for the most part, if one feels that this feedback, this comment on, on their social media post, on my videos, right, is negative, then it's negative. But maybe 5 minutes later, you go back to that comment and say, was that really a negative thing? How can I turn this into a positive? So that it becomes more positive energy internally for you as the receiver. Feedback is a gift, And sure, I'm a social media guy, right? I'm a YouTuber. Of course we're gonna get bad press, if you will, make bad comments, negative comments. We all will, right? We get it on a daily basis, but how do we accept it? Because, people are typing away on their computers, right? They're hiding behind their TV screen or their computer monitor. They can't actually, would they actually say that comment to you, to your face? And maybe that person that is providing a negative comment, right, is having a bad day, and you triggered them, and so they just had to say something on there or type away to let you know that what they think. Cool, good for you, and that's okay too, right? Freedom of speech. Regardless of, oh yeah, if you have nothing bad to say, then don't. If you have nothing good to say, then don't say it at all. Feedback is a gift. It's all about how we, as the acceptor of the gift, will receive it. Receive it, return it. Or receive it, if it's a negative, put it off to the side, and then turn it into a positive thing later on as well. And so I think that's the key to, feedback in general. Someone put on on one of the videos, great video, it took you a full minute before we actually got to the tutorial part. Because I do a lot of TikToking, right? talking, because I'm an old guy. And feedback is a gift. I could say to myself, well, that was an old video when I didn't really understand the whole idea of, hey, let's get to the point, the bottom line up front, before I actually start getting to the meat of it. And I don't remember which video it was, and I get it, but I'm a storyteller, right? My subscribers, you guys, you chapter, so one can skip to that actual antenna fixing, because they've already seen the video of me crashing the drone in the cornfield. They don't need to see that video in itself as well. How I went to go look for and find the drone in the cornfield, which I thought was a pretty good video also. I really enjoyed making that one because, the whole crashing in the drone, then coming up with a mission plan to rescue the drone, and then actually executing that plan. The plan changed on the fly, no pun intended, right? And then I recovered the drone. So yeah, for sure, it's all in how we receive the feedback. All right, I'm able to slow down a little bit, take a look at the chat. Let's see here. So I'm gonna scroll back to the last one I saw. I will stay here until you finish your live. Excellent. Dogs are family hosts. Yes, Maggie is part of my family. She's not just she's just not dog. She's just not a service dog for me. She's a part of our family for sure. I'm fine. Mommy 45, bit busy, but do live in a while. Okay, perhaps, but always there, Paul. No, that's cool. Shen, you are awesome. I appreciate you hanging out with me as well and commenting and sharing. Maggie Heart. I think it's for us to how to accept. 100% agree. It's up to us and how we receive said feedback. Be it positive, and if we accept it as bad feedback, well, how can you turn it into good feedback for you? Maybe it's simply one passive-aggressive way of providing constructive criticism because they just don't know any better, right? Maybe it's meant to be a good comment, right? But once again, they rolled over on the wrong side of bed, or they just had a fight with their, with their coworker or their boss, or a fight argument. You know, they disagreed, and now they've internalized this negativity, and they're just taking it out on you, right? So a couple different ways to, why is that person being negative? Something bad happened to them, and they're just taking it out on us, right? So because we are, you know, we have the ability to be better and make a choice to be better, guess what? We can make that choice to be better, right? For ourselves. Let's see here. I'm gonna just pull over to the side right here for a moment, because I do want to read some of these comments, because they seem to be, I've sparked some nice discussion here, which I like, you know. And part of the disadvantage of driving and doing stuff like this is that I can't just read the chat, right? So let's park it for a moment and read through this chat for a second. All right, let's see here. Bad Shen ASMR Toys. I like bad or good? It's feedback, host. Exactly. I think it's for us to accept. I read that already. Yes, exactly. Shen, I'm always scared to what people say, but sometimes we need to get out in our comfort zone to little by little. 100% agree. We'll come back to that as well. Gina G, CCTV, ML, mega love shout out, Sir Jason. Good morning to you. Also, thank you very much. I am doing my best to drive safely, as always. 20 Wills TV. I forgot my glasses. Explore Murray Planter Vlogs. Pink can. Thank you for joining. I always wanted to stay around. Smarter than me. Yeah, no. Thank you, Shin. For me, it's like learning new things along the way, since this YouTube is a huge platform for us to explore. Indeed, a great platform as well. Great in how we look at it. People are like, social media, hate it. I used to be one of those people. I did not like social media at all. Had zero presence. I was on it from a standpoint of lurking, if you will, you know, doing research. What do the people say? Stalking. Of course, you know, as an employer, I'm going to look on someone's Facebook page to see what type of a social media presence they have, and to see if this person is, for one, not a drug user, right? Because we don't hire people that use illegal substances. Yeah, years ago, this one dude had, I guess, pictures and videos of him on his Facebook, you know, doing drugs. Of course, I'm not going to hire that person to handle your children, you know? I wouldn't let that handle my children, and I would not trust that my son's, you know, well-being in that person's hands, right? Because this job is a very physically demanding, drug-free. It has to be a drug-free environment, you know? All right, let's go back to this here. Murray Planter Vlog. Good morning, Mr. Jason and Maggie. Thank you, Murray Planter Vlog. Proud Gina G CCTV. Hey, Maggie. Mega love shout out to you, Maggie. Thanks, Miss Gina. Let's see. East Coast Thrills. I liked all the videos. The crash, going to find it and you fixing it. It was all awesome. Thanks, Dusty. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. You know, and it's one of those things where feedback is a gift, right? Apologies. Somebody was just walking by. I saw my rear view mirror and I'm like, why are you walking so close to the vehicle? Are you about to try to shoot me or something? Right? No, he walked right up here. Look at how much space there is on the road over here. Looking outside, right? And the dude rolled right up on my rear view mirror. I saw him in the rear view mirror. Like he wanted to come and mug me or something. Which, while I don't invite... I've not been in an altercation in a while. Not that I'm itchy, you know, but all good nonetheless. I'm happy to oblige if someone wants to go to fisticuffs with me. Proud Mama Elijah Vince R. Thank you for joining. Good morning to you as well. I'll take it as lessons to apply while learning new things. Yeah, exactly. Hear it.
Hey Jason, just checking on your ADA. The stem should be getting here in about 10 minutes.
Cool. Oh, I was going to reply. I thought they're going to get there at 10:30, but even better if they're arriving at 10. So, all right, we'll look a couple more here. Hi, only here on YouTube. Trying to explore learning new things to apply, but if content is not nice, then I don't want to say anything or just leave without saying anything. Yeah, that's certainly a way as well, Shen. Mom and Dad, good morning. Love you too, Mom and Dad. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to be parking the vehicle here. Better carry. Yes. Feedback is actually a gift for us to apply in our daily lives, but either good or bad, it's a lesson. Yes, 100% agree. So, all right, let's continue on with our adventure to work. I'm only a few minutes out, but I wanted to stop, not in the shade, not inside the garage, trying something new, right? In fact, let's see here. How many people do we have? Oh, wow, we've got 8 people watching. That's a record for me, I think. No, I think I've had 11 people at the most at one time listening in and enjoying the drive stream. So, let's see here. My hubby doesn't like social media. He's not on it, but he support me and some friends in YouTube. Yeah, no, it's a way, And I used to, when I first started the YouTube, I did not allow for comments on my videos because I did not want to hear the negativity. But again, and this was last year, but I decided to allow comments because I wanted to hear both positive and negative, if one wanted to provide their negative feedback, because I'm taking that as constructive criticism, And I've seen some negative comments, which I've effectively just blocked those people because I did not like them. Now I could go back and unblock them later on because I can, but I just haven't. But I was still brand new to YouTube as a content creator. So, all right, folks, I am pulling it to the driveway, to the garage now. I'm gonna go ahead and park this and get upstairs to the flight deck. Yes, I use Prism Live. I am not going to fly right now, but just trying something different once again with the drive stream, utilizing the microphones. I'm using the DJI wireless microphone that you can see in the corner there, and oops. And my mobile hotspot for my secondary phone to provide me with a dedicated chat box for my drive stream while I'm moving out so I can actually see it. In fact, in case you're wondering, this is what my setup looks like here. So let's see, switch the camera around. Boom. Camera. So there's the setup there. There's a secondary phone on the right in that white casing, that mount that with the American flag in bullets. It's a bullet point camera mount on a bullet point base. This is the mobile hotspot by Inseego, and that's how I have this all set up here like that. So this sits here like this, stable on a magnetic mount, which is pretty sweet. All right, folks, I'm Shen. Let's see here. I'm here because I love dogs and my family is a dog breeders, especially Belgians. Yeah, no, heck yeah. All right, proud mama Elijah Vince R. Have a great day ahead, sir, with Maggie girl. Yes, we will. We'll have a great day. In fact, I hope all of you have a great day as well. It's Friday, fly day. I did not wear flannel or fun socks. Did I wear fun socks today? No, I'm just wearing black socks today. But have a great day, everyone. Maybe I'll see you on the way home. Yes? I hope so. Which will probably be around 3, 4, 5 o'clock my time. We'll see what time I leave. To be determined at this point. But yeah, those are all freebie Teslas. Those Teslas, they're like a taxi service, a free taxi service in Virginia Beach, and they take people to where they want to go, particularly in the summertime. But have a great day, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me, YouTube, and I will talk to you guys later on. Thank you. And do you wish to end the live streaming? Okay. And end.